Well, hello everyone. It's just nice to be here. Nice to be back, as all my colleagues said. For those who don't know me, my name is Marina. I'm product manager in Avantio for 4 years, since 4 years now. Mainly working on areas related to connectivity, channel manager pro application, Avantio payment services, and also you suffer me in Sonoma for your legal regulation NF252 in France, Modelo 179 in España, GDPR, PSD2, among others. So quite a nightmare for you. Today, I've got the mission to show you what are the future lines of working here in Avantio in terms of product. So the presentation, I divide the presentation in two parts. One of them, the first part, is the one we are working, the one with the products that we are working on. So it will be the upcoming months, okay? And the second part is the future lines, more long term. So the upcoming year, those are the work lines that we are going to work with and achieve these goals. So let's start. Okay, as my colleague Elena said yesterday, Avantio has something to achieve, something to improve and help you to improve with your daily management work. And we know that operation side, it's difficult side for you. So our commitment is to, with this operation functionality, is in order to improve your daily management with internal employees, any suppliers, or third parties. That's why we made the evolution of the current cleaning and service module, and we renamed it as operation. And we add some more functionalities. Besides what you can do actually in the module, you are going to be able to create manual tasks and incidents in order to control your daily work of the operations with a property, of a booking, whatever. So helping you with your daily working systems, and obviously some user roles are going to they can create and edit these tasks and incidents. What you are going to see is a sneak peek in the main features of the product, but you should wait until the official launch to see more in depth what is this evolution. As Elena said yesterday, we have a strong commitment in user experience and interfaces. That's why our product design team is working to improve even better since 2018 with Channel Manager Pro to improve your daily interfaces. That's why we are clarifying adding wizards in order to help you to set up these rules, tasks, or whatever in the system. So for the operations module, we create a task configuration wizard for obviously task creation, assign accommodations or not, so you can use this functionality, for example, for your daily desk work, not only for tasks related to a property. You have to make a phone call, send an email, or whatever which is not related with a property. Again, you can assign own employees, internal employees, suppliers, or any third party that you want. And of course, you can add images to these tasks or incidents. So you can manage, for example, a checklist for a housekeeper to clean the kitchen of this property like this, or to take control of the state of the property and that way. Or for example, with an incident, you can upload directly the image of this thing that is broken. So that gives you the overview of the whole task or the incident. Sorry. Now, getting everything in control means everybody has to be notified. That's why depending on whatever, if it's a supplier or internal user, they are going to receive an email or a VRMS notification, but everybody is going to be notified in order to complete the tasks or solves the incidents. At last, we add some task commons tab to improve the communication, basically and especially for internal users, as they don't have any intranet. So everybody is going to be notified, so everybody has to be the commitment to complete the tasks or the incidents. Nothing more to say to that. Go mobile, the whole module is going to be mobile and responsive, so anywhere besides your any device, mobile phone, tablet, or desktop, you can see everything related. So your house cleaners with the mobile phone is already going there and know how to go in your tasks or whatever if you use tablets, whatever, everything device. So that's something that Elena said before yesterday. We've got the strong commitment in user interfaces and also everything going mobile, because we know that nowadays mainly work is through our cell phones and also for the tablets. The next product we are working on it is guest area. Yesterday at the fireside, always say that bring your guests some experience, some rich content is the key to fidelize it, to coming back to be more attractive, in order to have more bookings by your own channel and from the OTAs, personalize your experience. That's the key, no? So we are working on guest area with a concept which is rich content. Rich content is heavily a terminology used in advertisement. That means that advertisement which is more than plain text, because all we know that we really consume what we see. So the more wonderful content you deliver to the guest, the more possibilities you have to convert it and also to fidelize it. So we are going and we're working on the redesign both sides, guest area, so the side for the guest, and also your management configuration in the VRMS. Basically, we are going to touch the sections that we are currently know as house rules, or what I'm going to do in the zone area. We are going to improve the guest experience through redesigning the interface, change the application tone, and also allow you to add more visual content. That's why, because the most friendly, or the more friendly the application or the guest area should be, the most attractive is for the people who consume it. So basically, related to the rich content, the main feature in here is the capability to upload images and video to the rules that you can create. So you can explain how, I don't know how security alarm is working with a nice video of some of your employees, or adding some pictures to illustrate anything that you want. So this visual content will be more consumable for the guest. And also, not to help you in order to be more faster, to create a rule, we study the most common house rules. No pets allowed, no yacht groups, no parties, just examples. So we study what are the most used, and you now, when you can create a rule, you simply just check on the rules that you want to follow for the property, and they are going to be displayed in a nice way for the guest, not just for plain text. Yes. We are also touching the guidebooks. We transformed it to the guidebooks, working on what I said before, user experience, nice interfaces, change the tone of applications. Also, you can going to add videos and images. But the strong point here, the spot here, is that all of the tourists use Google Maps for almost everything, looking for restaurants, parkings, hospitals, pharmacies. The route, what I'm going to be followed from the airports to the property, almost everything is searched in Google. So what we offer here is the possibility to work with the pre-categorized subjects of Google. You know, when you go to Google Maps, you got these tabs on restaurants, parking, on everything. So we can now pre-charge them, and we can redirect the guest directly through Google Maps, or even you want to offer more customized content, you can work with interactive maps. That means that you can create your own Google Maps, if that's the essay. You can create your interactive maps on Google, and then just paste the link in our configuration, and we are going to redirect to the guest to your own apps. So you can just work in these interactive maps as layers, and you can complete the layers on whatever you want. This experience is more attractive to the guest. As they say before, when you customize the content as much, make the content yours in terms of your company, it is better and it is well perceived by the guest. And as I said, we're working on the guest side and also in your side with again a wizard of the creation of these rules and also the guidebooks. And the nice spot in here that solves like an issue here is that you can assign more than one property to a rule or a guidebook. So now you can create general rules or general guides and individual guides and play with them. And then we will display in the guest area in a very, very nice way. Related on connectivity and touching the connectivity side, we are working on this new feature, which is mapping extra services and taxes. This is basically a link between the extras and taxes that you have to configure in the VRMS and the one on the portals. We will say to you that you can create any extra service in our system, but that don't means that it will be displayed on the OTA, in the booking on the OTA. So we've made this nice functionality in order to display you any single extra service or tax that you have created in the PMS, and the possibilities that the OTA gives to you. So you can just link in between. For example, if you got like, I know parking is parking, but maybe you have some really specific extra services that doesn't appear like this in terms of naming, in the portal, but there's a category that is somehow. So if you made that link to be sure that all these extra services and taxes were going to appear in the drop-down of the booking. With a distinguish between official and custom extras and taxes, that means that for the official extra services, we know which is the matching between us, the PMS, and the portal. And then the custom is the one you have to make the link in between the categories that we give to you. And also we manage incompatibilities. That means that the system is going to give you some advices in order to, for example, if you set a maximum amount, which is higher than the possibility that offers the OTA. So the system is going to notice you in ways. The last one on the evolutions we are working on is on Avantio payment services and the possibility, and we can call multi-gateway, the possibility to connect more than one gateway to the system and also more local payments. This basically covers 3 use cases. One of them is the possibility to allow your owners to receive payments directly without you as a middle pot, if your business model requires it. Okay. The next one is the possibility to connect more than one payment gateways to the system. You know that nowadays you only can connect one payment gateway, but with this functionality, you can go more than one. This is basically improves the case or covers the use case of I've got several POSs. For example, I've got one in each town, or in each city. We've got I sell properties. I've got properties. So now you can connect all of them to my system, assign the properties that are managed between these POSs, so you can process everything correctly inside the system. and also it helps you then with the accounting and the revenue of your activity. And also, for example, if you receive German and Dutch tourists, you can now active Klarna, which is support, and Ideal as a payment methods. Just please, if any of you is in this case or want some more information, you can contact my colleague Ambra in Avantio Zone or just directly to me, because we need to study the cases individually. What's about next? And this is our long-term goals. Following with Avantio payments, when we really achieve multi-gateway feature that I explained before, door opens to us to cover one use case that you're really waiting for, is the possibility to add more than one credit card to a booking. So that allows you to, for example, charge extras and security deposits for some of the OTAs, or even use a credit card for the booking, and then just make the upsell by the guest area with another credit card that the user introduces in our system. So you can manage the duality between these multiple credit cards, so you can cover all the use cases that you can imagine or you are nowadays in front of. Also with Avantio payments, we are going to work in security deposits, basically on the holding retention mode, in order to allow you to release partial amounts for a capture, and then to improve the days and provide the days of this release in terms of the date of capture. Anyway, if you want some more information of Avantio payments, please contact my colleague Ambra or by myself. Okay, the next thing is provider settlements. We talked before about the operations model. That means for us that in our system, all the actors that are inside the flow of a booking or a property are inside of our system. So that opens the doors to work with provider settlements. So now with this functionality, you could make the settlements to the providers as you made the owner settlements inside the system, and not to just jump from one software to another software, so one platform to another software platform. So you can do everything inside the system. When we have all the actors inside the systems, and we will have the provider settlements, we continue for the accounting API. That means if you need, or your company needs, you can connect to our system, but the accounting API, you can connect your accounting softwares to our system, and I will provide you every single data in terms of accounting that you need to control everything, and that basically your accounting software needs to work with. So we are going to make more happy to your accounting persons in the way. And also, we've got lots of data, so we are going to explore them and show you more dashboards related to accounting, just in order to help you how to manage, or you offer some data that you really need for your daily management with the accounting, and also the revenue of your properties. To improve our last lodgement of the inbox messaging, we are going to integrate WhatsApp in order to, more instant and quickly communication with all of the guests, employees, or whatever you need to. Maybe we're going on the top of the list with messages when WhatsApp. Check. Just note it, please, guys. Again, with connectivity, we're going to continue migrating the ports that we've got currently in Channel to Channel Manager Pro in order to have everything on the new application with the new technology and the new capabilities of the Channel Manager Pro. And we also going to integrate, maybe directly integrate with Feratel, which is an OTA specialist of DACH market, in order to help that market and continue growing in these terms with new OTAs. Nightmare for all of us, legal requirements. As you know, this last year was a nightmare working for any single legal requirement that affects your markets. But this year we are going to be really drive for a Italian market with the Factura PA, Factura PA. That means to send electronically the invoices to the organization that manages these things in Italy, and also for Spanish people, ley antifraude, sorry. And for Spanish people, we are going to see us again with this regulation in a couple of months, not couple, but at least 4 or 6 months. We're going to see ley antifraude. This is something that in other markets, for example, in France, is a reality from now, and also, for example, Italian or Basque country, more specifically in the Spanish market. Those last slide is for something that is called for the revenue in your case, and optimize your tasks a lot. So we're going to continue to the evolution with the revenue management. We now have the revenue calendar, but we want to improve the capabilities of the revenue calendar in order to allow you to automatize some operations. So we are going to step closer to Price Labs or beyond, just step closer. But we are obviously not them. But we are going to work in this way. Sorry. Thank you. We are going, as back in 2018, we work in the jump of the technology changes here in Avantio. We begin with Channel Manager Pro. So this new product, the new era of the technology change here in Avantio is Harmony. We are going to work really deep in Harmony to make it the new generation Harmony. We are going to change technology in order to improve the performance of the application. So that allows you to cover more solutions in this product, and also to improve times of sending and not to be upset with the times of the application. And this will be our new era product. And at last, but not last, more powerful websites and booking engine, just adding non-refundable rates, the possibility to add non-refundable rates to the websites, and also a content manager. A content manager allows you to change some text or pictures or maybe some widgets of your website in order not to send a ticket to Avantio and request it to our team. So you have the possibility to do it by yourself. This is everything I've got for you in terms of product. I don't want to leave the stage without saying something that Elena said yesterday. I would like to sum up the whole message that Avantio, we are a family, so all together we really make bigger this product if we work together. But I would like to say something specifically for the people behind the product. Back in 2018, when I made my first presentation here in Avantio, when we launched Channel Manager Pro, I used 3 topics to explain you the possibilities of the product. One is simplicity, because in that year, we were working really in depth with new interfaces, new new interfaces and user experience will be so powered because our engineering team were working with new technology to improve the capabilities, the performance of the application using the new technology that allows us to make more scalable the product and add some more nice features. The same that is going to be happen with Harmony. That's why I say this is the new generation. And the last word I choose is heart, because I always want to make like some tributes to the people that are the heart of the product, the people behind the product that made the product. They are like invisible because you always know that and you always see, well, a customer care people, partner success, your own account managers, but you never seen these people behind, technicians, product managers, product designers would be behind the product. As we say in the roadmap, new products are coming, new features are coming, new projects are coming. If we can just make it, we can achieve it if we are working together. We can, with everything, please be passionate and enjoy this path because of the challenges. It's the way they're going to make us even bigger, and it allows going to growth. So please, team, enjoy this new era, enjoy this new project, because for sure they are going to make it even better. We are going to enjoy it and love it. So thank you for your attention.